Once upon a time, in Genetics 201, there was a G1 who fell in love with yeast. He was great at analyzing tetrads.
Tetrads are so cool!
Got excited about problem sets.
Alpha and alpha!
And he spent every lecture looking up in admiration of his lecturer, Fred Winston. In the very last lecture, Fred described the future of yeast genetics.
Yeast is good for gene expression, transcription, translation, all sorts of things. It's good for DNA replication. It's good for protein localization. I used to say yeast wasn't good for immunology, but it actually can be used for immunology. However, there are some things that yeast is not a good system for. So it's not good for example, studying limb development. I don't recommend you use this organism for studying limb development.
No, Dr. Winston. I will make this my life goal. I will not rest until I make yeast a model organism for limb regeneration.
It will never work. Wait, don't leave.
20 years later, that spunky and ambitious G1 became a Harvard professor. In the days before budget cuts, everything was going well in Dr. Beast's lab. All the pipette boxes were stocked, all protein gels were precast. Cell papers became the norm. All tissue culture hoods and freezers were freshly stocked. No one fought for microscope time, they had plenty. The lab was making good progress towards developing multicellular yeast. But then, everything changed. Grants were not getting renewed. New equipment became old equipment. And then came reviewer number 3.
This makes no sense. Yeast can't grow limbs.
The Beast tried hard as he could to push his papers through review, but to no avail.
Oh man, this manuscript is so bad. I don't even need toilet paper anymore.
The arguments went back and forth, until the reviewer number 3 had had enough, and the paper was rejected.
Good morning, everyone. Actually, terrible morning. Our paper did not get accepted into Cell. Reviewer number 3 did not like figure 4. Do you have anything to add? Any progress?
Well, I'm sorry, Dr. Beast, but we just don't have the equipment to finish our experiments to the standards of Cell. Why don't we just try for +1?
+1? Who do you think we are? Yale? You have everything you need. Everything. What else do you need?
Dr. Beast, I need a timer. Our timers are broken and I need to time my 5-second incubation periods.
We need more LB. All of our LB is contaminated.
Biogen reagents are running low. I can't do any more RNA isolations. A lot of gloves. We have no more gloves.
And I don't even have any pipette tips.
Okay, if we don't have gloves, we don't need pipette tips. I'm just saying.
I think you can pipette without gloves. That's
grocery
ridiculous.
store.
I mean, I can't pipette at all. My pipette's not even calibrated.
We really need gloves. Gloves are the priority here. I'm sorry.
You can't
What are you
even
talking about?
Yeah,
Kids,
everything
wash your
gloves.
gloves and reuse them.
They're
Come
not
on.
even calibrated.
At this rate, I'm never gonna graduate.
Well, now you graduated.
Oh my god!
Does anyone need anything else? Now you're much more useful to me. Much more useful.